Did you know the Jacksonville Sheriff just called out Yungeen Ace by name for the passing of Julio Foolio? It was reported Jacksonville Sheriff TK Waters sends a PSA to Yungeen Ace and his crew, ATK, after Julio Foolio's hitters were caught.
So Yungeen Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them. I won't speak to the chief's investigation. That's up to TPD. We don't have an investigation on him right now. But he can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing about it. And that's for the betterment of our community.
The sheriff would then go into further detail about picking up the Jacksonville rapper.
The drill rappers.
You have drill down here.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a Chicago thing.
No, man, it's down here too, man. And the thing about it is we like to run them out of town. Like, there's a couple of them that they know they can't live here anymore. There was a particular song, was Vanessa Carlton? What's the name of that song? It's real catchy, everybody likes it. Yeah, 1,000 Miles. They sampled her song, and then they made a song, a rap to it, and they were talking about people that actually been in Jacksonville. About 5 or 6 of them, right? They named in that song.
They did name them.
But that's what drill rap is. It's nonsense, but it's impactful because they're talking about people that have actually been. Those people have parents, they have mothers, they have fathers, they have brothers and sisters that feel the effects of what's going on. They think it's a joke.
As the police have been tailing Yungeen Ace for quite some time, and 5 people were arrested for the passing of Julio Foolio, as the suspects Alicia, Isaiah, Sean, Rashad, and Davion were arrested. But the police believe Yungeen Ace was the main kingpin, which is a huge part of why the feds have been canceling his concerts.
Jacksonville police and I don't know how they be doing it, but they always call around and cancel my shows. What's up with y'all? What's going on? Why y'all want to cancel my show? I don't even live there in Jacksonville. Why y'all want to cancel my show? Why y'all trying to up my money? Yeah, man, y'all trying to up my life. Cause y'all worry about what I got going on. I ain't with y'all. Y'all canceled all my shows, but I just had a show in Temple. Y'all got my show canceled in Temple. I had a show in Virginia. I called, got my show canceled up. I had a show in Gainesville. Y'all canceled my show in Gainesville before. Daytona, you feel me? Like, what's really going on?
They believe Ace hired them for a specific reason, and it's all due to a leaked video online. With it reported, Jacksonville rapper admits to targeting Julio Foolio because Ace put up $10,000 on his head.
Hey, on everything I love, bro. On the day homies, bro, I put it on everything, on my soul, on my kids. I'm the one that smacked Julio Foolio that night when he got at his birthday celebration, bro. You feel me? I ain't gonna show my face and give my identity away or nothing like that, but you know, I did that, you feel me? There was money on his head, you feel me? I rock with Ace and them boys, you feel me? ATK, you feel me? I be in Jacksonville heavy, you feel me? If you know, you know. But yeah, you feel me? I did that, you feel me? I handled that, cause, you know, Ace had that money on his head, you know, Ace had them put that 10K up. Told me to slide, told me to cause you know, he got tired of that nigga running his mouth playing all the time, you feel me? So what had to be done, you feel what I'm saying? So I just handled it, you feel me? It was what it is, bro.
When this went viral online, Foolio's goons retaliated on Ace, with reports sharing the streets saying Foolio's goons finally caught Ace lacking, this Jacksonville beef just getting started. But with Ace wanting a fresh start, he cut ties from his own gang, ATK. As he posted, "Ain't no such thing as ATK no more. That stuff is gone and over with a video from Ace explaining why.
I say no more ATK, it ain't no more. What you talking about? Niggas don't do shit. Niggas don't do shit. Tripping. Everybody always got shit to say. These niggas. When it's time for the Lord to be paid, where the niggas be at? Got all this shit to say. Where the niggas be at though? Niggas need to get buried. When the time to spend that money, where the niggas be? Always got shit to say, but don't be on shit, man. They don't get no feet wet or nothing, man. Niggas be talking, man. What's wrong with these, man? Talking about uncomfortable. Don't talk like me. Don't get the man. When I say no more ATK, ain't no more.
However, academics already assumed all this was happening, as he told Ace that he was next to be dealt with.
Whack 100 recently spoke about you, and he says, "You're next."
Why would you say that, bro? Why would you wish that for me?
Well, I don't know if he was wishing that. I think he's just thinking about, like, you know, in terms of, you know, people want to get the target, like the high profile target, and if Foolio is out the way, now they're like, well, the only way to make another thing is you.
Well, I wish on me, bro. Man, bro, I've been living my whole life. I'm letting you get up on. I'm not letting nobody get up on me. So
with his passing now, right? Does it mean that this whole situation is over?
There's never no situation.
But they further discussed a previous incident from a couple years ago, where Ace was ambushed by his ops at a restaurant, which resulted in his brother passing.
I'm trying to come for him. I'm trying to hold RJ. I'm trying to hold him. I'm trying to RJ open the door. I open the door. I'm pushing him out. I'm like, I got you, bro. I got you. He grabbed my shirt. I'm like, bro, I can't move. He tell me he can't move. I jump out the car. Cope open the door. Cope said, call it everywhere. It's Cope.
Yungeen Ace has been tried many times by his ops, and he's dealt with it. But it's different with the feds after him, because the police found evidence that leads them to believe Ace was the lead man of the hit on Foolio, with the statement reading, Julio Foolio, born June 21st, 1998, was involved in an ambush from rival street members in Tampa. What was originally supposed to be a birthday celebration for Julio quickly turned into the worst thing possible. Foolio and his crew rented an Airbnb for the weekend, and for some reason, once they arrived, Julio instantly posted about the party on his story.
Hey, the pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Julio booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. We just got here, bruh. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. We just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got to add it to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get everything right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man. It's up.
Rather than taking precautions and waiting 24 hours before posting the party, Foolio kept updating his Instagram as the party went on, as Foolio shared how everyone was having drinks and partying, yet on the other side, his ops were planning, showing to his ops that he won't be 100% and ready if anything were to go down. But only a couple hours into the party, the cops were called, and they called the landlord of the home, as they were quick to kick out Foolio and his crew. Rather than just taking the rest of the night easy, Julio thought it was best to continue the party, so he posted a banner for a local club telling everyone to pull up to it. It's almost like Julio wanted something to go down that night because he was careless. Because it's an unwritten rule among rappers to never post where you are in the moment, but Julio continuously broke that rule. Once they got in the club, Julio posted them walking to the upstairs lounge.
We came deep for my birthday, man. Everybody coming up the stairs. On the couch, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as 20 deep, lit everywhere we go.
With Julio continuing to supply his ops with updates every 30 minutes, they had time to get together, figure out a plan, and scope out Julio's location. But an interesting thing to note about Julio's passing was that it's on the 23rd of the month, which was important to Julio's rivals. Once Julio and company were done in the club, they got together in the parking lot where Julio's manager found a hotel for them all to stay. He found a Holiday Inn close down the street and they began heading over. Unfortunately, as they get there and wait outside for a few minutes before going in, rival cars filled with street members come out targeting his crew. With everyone having partied that night, no one was on guard, and it was terrible for Julio's crew. A few of the hitters' main job was to locate Julio. Once they finally found him, you can guess what happened next, as this was a clear retaliation against Julio, with it being the 23rd of the month, because it's the same day of the month that Julio dropped his track When I See You, which makes fun of Yungeen Ace for losing his close friends. Julio rapped in the lyrics, "Went out to eat on his birthday, 4 hit, 3 passed in the worst way. He kept dissing on me. Now we hitting 23. But now on Julio's birthday, the ops hit 4 people, including Julio, on the 23rd of the month. And to top off the rivalry, Ace released a song shortly after the incident where he rapped, 4 in the car, and 1 of them gone, 3 got hit. As Ace remixed Julio's original line and used it against him, just further proving this was retaliation by Ace's crew, and they wanted their get back on Julio. But just 6 hours after he was taken out, Ace dropped a diss track titled Do It, which was directed at Julio Foolio after his passing. At the same time, Yungeen Ace's right-hand man posted an old tweet from King Von which reads, "Game over. We won. Stupid." Yet the story between Julio and Ace gets even crazier, as just 1 month before Julio was taken out, he revealed there was supposed to be a collaboration between both groups to stop the crime against each other.
No record. Y'all probably didn't know this. Even though I said what I said, bro. Me and J.Dot Breeze supposed to be doing a Stop the Violence song. We probably gonna get that shit in motion. So I wanna just get that shit out of the way for the kids, for the youth and shit. Yeah, we gotta make this look better, man.
You and J.Dot Breezy have a Stop the Violence record coming.
Yeah, that shit. It's talked about. I DM'd about it. My big cousin wrote him about it too. He said he with it. I'm with it. But basically, right now we trying to find a beat.
Making many upset that this entire situation could have been avoided. However, rappers and celebrities in the industry have different thoughts. As Charleston White reacted by sharing.
And everybody saying, well, man, what you think about this? Well, all I'm gonna say is, man, that works hard to die. He earned this here. And goddamn it, should nobody be sad? Way that live and talk gangster, should nobody be sad what done happened to Julio Foolio? One thing we know about it, he didn't go to heaven.
That's ain't good. What's that?
Yeah, now one thing about it, he ain't in heaven. Now where that boy, he had all the time in the world to apologize to them people. He was going to the graveyard, rapping at the graveyard. Man, that was making people mama cry. It's some people relieved, wiping their forehead saying, "Ooh, Lord, thank you." And then there's some people crying, said, "Oh, we gonna miss one leg, one foot."
As he's saying, Julio's not going to heaven for one specific reason, which is mainly because of the passing of Yungeen Ace's best friend, ATK Mitch. Back in April 2022, officers saw Julio driving a Dodge Durango with an illegal window tint. They pulled over Julio to ask him some questions, but suddenly a prosecutor showed up and searched Julio's vehicle illegally. Once they realized who Julio was, he was taken into their patrol car and got questioned about the passing of ATK Mitch.
All right, so I ain't want to bring it up. I know you're gonna be upset. Mitch, there's some texts I want to talk to you real quick about what happened to Mitch.
How long that's gonna take?
Not that long, depends on you. They're just gonna ask you what you know about what happened.
Once he was taken into the car and questioned, he was brought to the police station to be interrogated.
I used to come to my mama's house. I used to stay on the corner. He would come over there, show his, support.
What type of work do you do? What type of
artist?
You're an artist. Okay. As far as Mitch go, what are you hearing?
Nah, really. I was in Miami when I heard the news, you know what I'm saying? I was down making music, and I saw posting on Instagram, Mitch, everybody, the whole Jacksonville, Mitch.
The detectives wanted to know how Mitch related to Foolio in the streets and how they knew each other, and they'd asked Foolio where he was at the time of Mitch's passing.
All right, the reason why I'm here, I am lead on your friend's case.
Ooh.
You ain't have a friend that recently got killed?
A lot of friends that
recently. Mitch.
Oh yeah.
So I'm lead on that. I don't know how close you guys were. Can you kind of give me just run down on y'all relationship when y'all met? How long y'all been partners or whatever?
The detectives had nothing on Julio and were simply hoping for a slip up from him. Yet he stayed quiet and didn't give anything up.
Guys, if you may know or hear something, that'd be helpful as well. Because if you know his mom, you can sit up there and call his mom. Then I'm pretty sure you would want her to have some answers as well.
Oh, my little brother, I don't know who did. I don't know. I ain't here. That's what I'm saying. You will never know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. No, I just heard they say, little brother. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Miami at the time, though.
You ain't tired of that, man?
Yeah, but I'm known to this.
With Foolio shutting down any conversation about Mitch's passing, they ask if Julio's music is why so much crime is around him.
Do you think that your music or your ways or the way you conduct yourself through your music had anything to do with him?
Nah, because even before I was rapping, it was, you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just say it's my music, that's why somebody, you get what I'm saying?
Okay, do you think it influenced someone or triggered someone, like the way y'all going back and forth with this? Do you feel that way?
Nah. A song can't make no do nothing, bro.
This had many angry at Julio for lying about the truth of Mitch, but everyone looks at Julio's passing as a direct retaliation for what happened to Mitch.